Well, I was proud of the way we took the field today, and we came out and did what we needed to do, and we executed early on and moved the ball, scored points, took care of the football as well. And I think we improved upon certain things that we did well last week, so that was good to see. And we took care of business. It was a good win.
How much does that help moving into that meat of the conference schedule?
Well, I think it was important to clean some things up and learn from our mistakes, and that's kind of how we've been the last couple of years. Is we try to improve each and every week, and we're pretty good at learning from our mistakes, being critical of ourselves. I thought we did that today, and now we're on to the meat of our schedule, and we're on to a tough one coming up on a short week.
I know you guys in the past few weeks have almost hit some big plays but haven't quite hit them. How was it? How nice was it not just to see those finally get rails away?
Well, I thought Mike did a great job, and our receivers, did a great job of making some big catches and runs after the catch. So that was good to see. And we've got to find a way to continue to make those big plays. It was good to get the running game going a little bit and use some misdirection to kind of get it going. Our offensive line played well, and I thought we were very sound the first half until we started to mix some other guys in there. So it's important, and we've got to build on it. But now we're on to the real part of the schedule, and we've got some tough ones, and it starts on Thursday night with a tough road game against a team that put it to us the last time we were there.
How much of a weapon has Nicari's become in the front game?
Well, he's multi-talented. He can do a lot of things. He's a very good receiver. He's got good hands. He runs good routes. He's outstanding in the punt and return game. He's very shifty, can make guys miss. He can even throw the ball very well when we need him to, and so he can do a lot of things. We need to utilize him. He's very versatile, and he's been doing a very good job lately.
No turnovers for you guys tonight after 2 games where that was an issue, and low on penalties as well. Just how nice was it to play a clean game?
Well, I think that's what you have to do in order to win against good football teams, and everybody says the same thing, but it really is true. I mean, you're only going to get so many possessions. If you turn the ball over, then sometimes you're going to lose about a quarter of play if you do that, and a lot of momentum, and especially the way we were turning it over in the red zone going into score. And the penalties are key. I mean, you can't put yourselves in long yardage situations. You've got to be smart. You've got to eliminate the 15-yard penalties and the unnecessary penalties to give yourself a chance. And, I think we understand that all the teams in our conference are very evenly talented, and it's a matter of who's going to do this, play attention to the small details enough that's going to be the team that's going to win.
You scored on the first 7 drives, whether it was touchdowns or a field goal. Obviously, you want to score every time that you touch the ball, but just to be able to come out and at will sort of do that in the game, just how pleased were you with that?
Well, we needed to do that. It was important for us to do that. We needed to get back to executing and like I said, paying attention to the small details. And, we got in a rhythm, and the first unit executed very well, and that's what we needed to do. It's what we're supposed to do against this football team, and we came out and did that. So I was proud of the way they showed up, prepared, ready to go, concentrated, locked in, and ready to execute.
How important was it for you guys, too, to take care of business early and get some of those starters somewhere after the short week coming up?
Well, we definitely wanted to play everybody, and really at the beginning of the game, in the first half, on defense we played a lot of guys, which I want to do throughout the season. We played some on offense as well, but we've got to utilize the depth we have, especially on the defensive side of the ball. I think when you play a good football team, when you get late in the fourth quarter, those guys need to be somewhat fresh. I think we were fortunate enough last year. We did a tremendous job of not turn the ball over, and a lot of games were finished in the fourth quarter. But this year, trust me, there's going to be some games that go down in the fourth quarter, and we're going to need everybody fresh and ready to go, and with energy and ready to execute full speed, even when they're tired.
Jeff, I normally wouldn't ask about a field goal in a 50-3 game, but the way Skyler kicked that ball, how impressed were you, and what do you hope it does for his confidence level?
Well, I think it's huge for his confidence level. He's a very accurate kicker. He's kicked in a lot of football games. We've got a kind of an open kicking competition with him and Ryan Nuss, and today Skyler really stepped up and performed well. And he's very smooth in his delivery. If he can gain that confidence that you need as a kicker, because all of them do, then he has a chance to be outstanding for us.
You mentioned the last trip to Louisiana Tech. Will you talk about that this week, or was that too long ago?
No, we've already talked about it. I think we all remember it. They handed it to us pretty good and beat us in every facet of the game. And La Tech is a good football team. They have a lot of history. They can score a lot of points. They were very multi-talented on defense when we played them, and I'm sure they're going to be hungry for us at their place. So, we're going to have to come ready to play and try to win in the fourth quarter.
TJ, did he get banged up in the Vanderbilt game, I guess?
Yeah, TJ's going to be out for a little bit. So, I don't know the extent of it to this point, but we'll see. But he's going to be out for a little bit.
Being a short week, how much rest do you give these guys? You go hard like that?
No, we'll do more tomorrow than we're normally used to doing, but it'll probably be a little more mental and maybe not quite as full speed as we normally do. And we'll take care of their body, but we got to get going on La Tech. We got to put this game behind us. There's a lot of things we need to work on. This team does a lot of different things on both sides of the ball. We need to get prepared for them.